This isn't ugly. Out of all the things that he's done since being in office, this is the one that concerns me the most. I don't hear people talking about how Trump signed an executive order to mandate basically neoclassical architecture for public buildings. Something popped up on my feed of a woman basically saying that men that like brutalist and modernist architecture are weak, that it somehow points to them being weak. And I take exception to that. It's easy to hate brutalism and think it represents like everything wrong with architecture. You have to kind of take into context the era that it was built in. In the post-war era, 50s and 60s especially, that's a time when we were optimistic, and that is a time that the architecture represented that. A lot of these buildings, they try to emphasize public space. Some of them arguably don't do a great job at it. It can feel like it's a little bit like it's designed by a technocrat, but they were trying. This was an optimistic time. This was a time when people were feeling very positive about the future. When we're feeling very negative about the future, that's when we start making the neoclassical, fake Roman and Gothic stuff. There was a time when British Columbia especially had a really nice collection of modernist buildings, and we still do. This one is in the town that I grew up in Quesnel.